to start. It has to move under its own power to it. You pick a place up there, maybe a line in the road or something like that. If the car dies before it gets there, the clock stays running. The clock doesn't stop until it gets up there under its own power. Okay? So you're the official timekeeper. Just so you don't, nobody thinks we're cooking the books, you know. So, okay. Anyway.
Yeah, because it's only going to take us like a half hour. All right, ladies and gentlemen, when I say go, we're going to take off like a herd of snails. All right? One, let's go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're doing this with a 5-man crew because that's the way Henry Ford did that back in the day. So, there we go. All right. So, I'm on the DL, so I get to help them out a little bit. Anyway, what we've got going on here is a 5-man crew. They're going to assemble this car in much the same fashion as they did back when Henry Ford was building it. Now, the difference is, we're not on an assembly line, but we're trying to do it a little bit quicker. So, all right, get a little push here. We're good counterweights. See those 3 pedals there? The 3 pedals in the middle of this car represent your gears, your brakes, and, believe it or not, reverse. So the pedal on the far left is your gear. If you push it all the way forward, you'll get first gear. If you push it and let it come all the way back, you'll get second gear. Now that's all there is. Henry sold these cars as 3 speeds because they had reverse. Now, the center pedal.
Hey, push a little harder back there, buddy.
Believe it or not, reverse center pedal. The pedal to the far right is your brakes. Now, if you have all right modern cars, that's a little confusing, isn't it? Yeah, put that down. No, one in one and one in the other. All right.
There you go.
It doesn't both go in there. John? I know. There you go. Clean that up. So, these cars originally sold, when he first started selling them, for around $650, $680, somewhere in there, depending on your options. There were several options. The options included a spare tire. The other option would be a dismount wheels, tires and wheels. The tires and wheels that came out with these, originally, you had to take the hub off and pull all the bearings and everything out of it to change the tire. Unless you were really good, you could change it on the rim while it was still on the car. Not many people can do that. Henry Ford started the 8-hour workday. He turned around and with his 8-hour workday, he would pay you $5 a day. Now, in order to acquire that $5 a day, you had 3 rules. 1, you had to keep your house clean. You had to go to church on Sunday, and you could not beat your wife. Now, he actually had goons that would go around and inspect the homes. And they would keep track of your church services as well. At age 11, Henry Ford was helped subsidize his family's income by repairing railroad watches. I should tell you something about this man's intelligence. He organized the idea of moving a car down an assembly line instead of 5 guys working on it all the time, after he went to a slaughterhouse, a packing house, and watched them slide the hogs down the rail on a conveyor belt. One guy did one job all day long, and he's seen the advantages of that.
Oh, it keeps coming back on me. It's in, but I can't get the bolts in. Go ahead.
Oh, it's in. You're there. Just. So the Model T is the only car that was ever built that did not require a battery, did not require a fuel pump, did not require an oil pump. Fuel, oil, electric. What else do you need, right? Water pump? No water pump. So, water pump works off of thermal siphoning. There's a couple of you folks out here that are my age or a little maybe more mature. So you all know what a percolator coffee pot looks like when it boils up, right? That's how you make your coffee. Back in the day, you use a percolator and perk up the and drain back down to the grounds. Mr. Coffee is basically the same thing, you just can't see it. So, that's the way this engine works. So, as it boils over, it goes over into the radiator, and through thermodynamics, thermal siphoning, it sucks the water through it. No oil pump, because it has slingers on the caps of the crank. And those slingers then slosh the oil up into the cylinder bottoms and several other areas. So there's no need for a fuel pump because the fuel tank sits underneath the driver's seat in the earlier models, and in the later models they sit up on the dash. Now, there were approximately 15 million of these cars made. Now, you put that in perspective, in 1927, when they stopped making the Model Ts, the Model T accounted for half of the vehicles in the entire world.
Gotta go before you there. Up, up.
There you
Now
go.
we gotta come forward.
You're too far forward.
Yeah, I got it.
You're too far forward.
Right there. Now bring here. There you go. We're in. We're in.
Oil pump, water pump.
15 million.
Pardon?
15 million made.
Yeah. Well, the reason it didn't have to have a battery also was because they had a hand crank. They had a magneto in it. They do. They have a magneto in it and it produces like the jolt. So there were over 15 million made. And in the early models, like I said, the gas tank was up front, underneath the driver's seat. In this model here, the 26, so in 25 and 26 and 27, they had mounted the gas tank up on the column. This has a 4-cylinder flathead engine in it. It has pistons about the size of an oil can. Now, some of you guys don't know what an oil can is because everybody gets in the plastic jugs today. They get 20 horsepower. Now, Most of your guys' lawnmowers probably got that. It'll do about 40, 45 miles an hour with a good tailwind.
Headlights.
Good cruising speed is around, above it. Good cruising speed is around 30, 35 miles an hour. Recently, our club members just went from St. Louis to Hannibal. Right at a 300-mile round trip. We drove up there and back in our cloud seat stuff. No breakdowns.
That was not us starting his light.
Yeah.
Just to make
Headlights.
We're going to make him sound really bad. Really bad.
Those are the headlights. That's fun. That's fun. I don't think that would make that fun. Yeah. You probably, I bet that's not that fun, but they just made it.
All right. Everybody ready?
sweat as easy as they used to.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, starting good. They have a 10-gallon tank, 20 miles a gallon.
We did it. What was the time? 11:15. 11:15.
We knew we could do it under 15 minutes.
That's not a record, but that's.
We have done much better.